Hello everyone, let's start the video. Have you ever wondered what is the pin code of your location? You might be thinking, that's a stupid question. We can easily find it from Google Maps. Well, not always, and you will agree with me after this video. First, let me share the incident that led me to explore this. So, I ordered a monitor from Amazon and I was waiting for it on the delivery date. But in the evening, I got a notification that the order was cancelled. And the reason mentioned was that I asked the delivery executive to cancel the order. I didn't do it, so I called the delivery executive and they mentioned that the delivery hub doesn't deliver to my location and it is supposed to be handled by a different hub. I didn't think about it much, thought that this might be a one-off mistake, so I just reordered it again. Except it was cancelled again. Called the delivery executive again, got the same response again. They asked me to talk to the customer care. Then I explained the issue to customer service. They asked me if I received any orders before this from Amazon at my current address. I answered yes, there were at least 5-6 orders that were delivered without any issue earlier. Then they apologized and asked me to place the order again. They promised me that they would make sure that the order is delivered this time. Except it wasn't. Now, this time I lost it. I sat down and talked to the customer care, asked them to escalate my call, asked them to coordinate with the delivery team while I am on the call. After almost an hour of discussion, they identified the issue. They mentioned that I am using wrong pin code for my location. But I'm like, no, I have used the same pin code before and I used the one that is mentioned in the maps itself. They asked me to share a landmark nearby which has the pin code mentioned. So for context, I stay in Journalist Colony Phase 3 near Gachibowli in Hyderabad. The pin code I was using was 500075. I shared the location of AVN Vida International School, which is a landmark nearby that has the same pin code, which is 500075. But then I noticed something. Focus on the map I am showing in the video. Right next to the location of the school that I shared, I noticed that there was another location of the same school but with a different pin code, with the different pin code of 500032. I asked the customer care executive to check if the hub handling the pin code 500032 delivers to my location. And guess what? They do. I got my monitor delivered somehow that day, but it got me thinking, what is the right pin code of my location? Is it 500032 or is it 500075? How do I confirm this? I searched online about this, but there was no straight answer to this question. I spent some more time on this. Then finally I got my answer. Post office. Yes, post office determines the pin code of a location. So to understand this better, first let's understand what pin code is. PIN code stands for Postal Index Number Code. It is also known as zip code or area postal code. PIN code was first introduced in India on August 15, 1972. It is used by the Postal Service of India. It has 6 digits as we all know, and each digit has a particular meaning. The first digit of the PIN represents the region. In India, there are 4 regions. Northern region represented by the digits 1 and 2. Western region represented by the digits 3 and 4. Southern region represented by the digits 5 and 6. Eastern region represented by the digits 7 and 8. And we have Army Postal Service represented by the digit 9. And the second digit represents the sub-region. So together, first and second digits help us to identify the state. So here is a complete list. And from this list, we can see that 50 to 53 correspond to Andhra Pradesh, which was Telangana and Andhra Pradesh before partition. Now, the third digit indicates the district within a sub-region. I may be wrong here, but from what I've seen, Hyderabad and Rangareddy districts in Telangana have the first three digits as 500 or and 501, and the last three digits represent the specific post office within the district. Now let's get to the most important part. How to identify the pin code. In my case, I have two pin codes and I had to find which one is correct. So I visited the indiapost.gov.in website. They have this find pin code option, but it asks to provide the post office name, which I don't know. If I enter just the state and city, there are hundreds of post offices, so that doesn't help. Then I explored the locate post office option. I entered both the pin codes, got some 7 post offices, and using Google Maps, I found the nearest one, which is Gachibowli Sub Post Office in my case, and its pin code is 500032, and hence my pin code is also 500032. You might be wondering, what if you didn't know the pin code at all? I have a solution for you in this case as well. Go to Google Maps, search post office near me. Now it will give you a list. From the map, you can identify the closest 5 to 6 post offices around you. After this, check for the distance from each of these post offices to your location. The nearest one is the post office you are looking for. Once you have the post office, you have the pin code. Also, if you are searching on mobile phone app, there is a sort by distance option in Google Maps, but it is not reliable since it is based on the straight line distance and not the actual path distance. Okay, that brings me to the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.